We got this story from Newsweek. Haliey Welch crypto project sued over Tuah meme coin. Oh, boy. Well, this is going to be wild. Take a look at this one. Investors are suing people associated with the cryptocurrency launched by Tuah girl Haliey Welch following the crash of the meme coin named after her. Indeed, my friends. Take a look. I don't know what they were thinking, but what I can tell you is she's still asleep. The last thing anyone heard from Tuah girl, Haliey Welch, was that she was signing off and going to bed. It has since been 300 hours, so saith the memes, and she is still sleeping. Since this meme coin eruption crisis over Tuah, she's been MIA. Now she's being sued, and there are concerns she is facing prison. Well, how about that? Newsweek goes on to say, the cryptocurrency, Tuah, lost more than 95% of its value in a single day when it was released on December 4th. Lawyers for the investors wrote in the December 19th court filing that the lawsuit arises from the unlawful promotion and sale of the Tuah cryptocurrency meme coin, known as the Hawk token, which defendants offered and sold to the public without proper registration. Named in this suit are Tuah to the Moon Foundation, which was used to handle money taken from the sale of the meme coin, and the coin's creator, Overhere Ltd., and its executive, Clinton So, and the meme coin's Los Angeles-based promoter, Alex Larson Schultz. Newsweek sought email comment on Thursday from Welch to the Moon and Overhere. So let's clarify this. Haliey Welch's crypto project is sued, not her personally, though I think she's going to face, I believe she will face some liability on this regard. Welch rose to fame after she was filmed by YouTube creators using the using the onomatopoeic phrase Tuah to describe a spitting action in a sexual context. My friends, she was describing how to provide saliva as a lubricant for adult activities. There you go. She has since transformed her newfound fame into a successful merchandise line and a podcast, Talk Tuah, which has featured business people such as Mark Cuban. You know, there are a lot of men out there who are salty. Salty men. They're mad that women don't need merit. Let me show you. First, I'll say, since the launch of the cryptocurrency, Talk Tuah has been offline. 2 weeks ago, we got mommy issues, how to avoid getting canceled. 433,000 views on that podcast 2 weeks ago. And what do they talk about? Insipid and vain and sex acts and nonsense. And well, you know, there you go. She did have Mark Cuban, I guess, but she's averaging around, 300 to 400,000 views per episode of this podcast. For what? There are a lot of men out there who are quite upset. Indeed. And you can see them lament it. The reason why Haliey Welch gets views is because she's an attractive young woman to whatever extent people find her attractive, they do. And she, does a sex show. So what do you think's going to happen? I'm going to give you some advice. I know out there listening to this show are some young men, and they want desperately to be in this space, to be able to share their ideas with the world because they know their ideas are good, can help make the world a better place. And they want to launch their own podcast, same as so many others. There are a lot of podcasts. Here's how you do it. Have you guys seen that AI where it'll track your face and it will show a totally different person? All you got to do is get an AI of a 25-year-old blonde woman, and then you can literally talk about anything and get hundreds of thousands of views on your videos and make money. That's the funny thing. I think it's funny, and we'll just go there. The Brett Cooper scenario is really funny because you had a lot of people saying, Brett Cooper's their best show at the Daily Wire. Look, she gets 500,000 views on a video clip, and Ben Shapiro sometimes gets less than that, and gets a couple 100,000. And then there was a response where they were like, that's because Ben Shapiro is a 40-year-old man, not an attractive 25-year-old woman. And it's like, sorry, guys. Welcome to life. That's just it. There you go. And so these women who do political commentary, their audiences are 80% male. When given a choice, men love to watch women. Who's shocked by that? So women get more views on video podcasts. Men get more views on audio podcasts. How about that? So Tuah, her podcast is basically gone. But, with all due respect, let's go back in time on YouTube. So when YouTube first launched, If you take a look at the earliest videos of some of the biggest creators, you'll find that most of their thumbnails are just attractive women. That's it. Man, guys, you really are predictable, aren't you? You take a thumbnail of a woman in a bikini, and you can call it whatever you want, and a guy's going to click on it because he wants to see it. I think it was funny because there's like a funny meme where they're changing the uniforms for women's volleyball in the Olympics from bikinis to slacks. And then somebody was like, nobody watches women's sports to see which woman is better at spiking volleyball. Okay, we get it. Yeah, guys only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Well, let me say this in that regard. It's not disgusting. It's normal. And if you're a man and you call a woman a gold digger, I think that's stupid. And women who are upset that men want sex is also stupid. These things are fairly obvious. Women are known because of, through the gender roles or whatever, to be attracted to men of means and status. And that means many of them are going to want rich guys. And men want women for their beauty because they want someone who can make babies. And they're going to want women for their beauty. If you're upset about it, then that's too bad. That's just the world. And the world's not fair. So good luck, I suppose. Anyway, the plaintiff attorney is saying they're filing. Through aggressive promotional campaigns and promises of future growth, defendants created a speculative frenzy that caused the token's market value to spike shortly after launch, reaching a significant market capitalization. Defendants leveraged Welch's celebrity status and connections to enhance the token's credibility and appeal, including discussing the Hawk project during Welch's podcast featuring notable guests. And they're going to mention what a meme coin is, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty wild that she kind of disappeared. Because, why? Shah on X says, update, Haliey Welch has officially been asleep for 300 hours. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, here we go. She's got no posts on any social media. And so, there we go. I don't know what to tell you, my friends. If you were dumb enough to buy Hawk Tuah token, then maybe you deserve to lose your money. I suppose it's unfair. A lot of these people were promised that if they were to buy this token, that the people involved weren't going to sell it off or give it away. And then sure enough, people started reporting that there's a large pool of individuals who had tokens they had not purchased, implying they were granted these tokens, who sold off immediately, dumping the market, burning it to the ground. There's a way to do this, but I think it's all schemy. What some people do in the more successful meme coins is they'll create like 1 million tokens. They'll have an initial pool where they'll sell them, but they will. So people will buy the coins for other coins, and they won't use the money. Then they'll destroy some of the supply to raise the value of the existing coins and let the market trade. And there's a stable way to do it. Either way, I largely view all of it as just Ponzi and schemes, and the idea being like you make 1 million tokens, you sell 100,000. And then you say, we are going to destroy 100,000 of the supply, causing basically making it so that it's more valuable and it'll be harder to purchase. And that drives speculative frenzy. But the problem is once you start the meme token scheme, you can't stop it. Otherwise, someone will lose money. The money comes from somewhere. And so what ends up happening is if someone makes money in one of these schemes, somebody does lose money. You want to play this game where it's like, no, we'll just keep the meme token going forever, and then you'll never lose money. Just get out before everyone else. And as long as it keeps going up, who cares? Nah. With Bitcoin, it can work because Bitcoin is large, decentralized, and is a primary institution. So we can see that Bitcoin has a function and demand for a lot of groups and countries, and therefore it's stable. But basing a token off of the stability of Hawk Tuah? Good luck. So what happens next? The defendants will be given an opportunity to reply, fix that Newsweek, to the lawsuit. And I feel like Ron Burgundy, by the way, and will likely seek a summary judgment in their favor. If the judge does not grant summary judgment, pretrial motions will begin. Plaintiffs are seeking a jury trial, and if granted, a jury would decide damages if the lawsuit is successful. I got to be honest, if I was on the jury here and, I don't care what the results are, I'd be like, I have a question. They're saying they intentionally bought Hawk Tuah coin? Okay, here's our verdict. You're screwed. It's your fault. Are you nuts? But I suppose we live in a society that increasingly puts up baby rails for everybody. and you're no longer allowed to make mistakes. Caveat emptor. Let the buyer beware. I can't believe we're at this point where people bought Hawk Tuah and are surprised they lost money on it. I get it. If you make a promise and sell a product, you should keep it. So fine. But still, part of me is just like, dude, you reap what you sow. All right, then I'm no fan of people getting ripped off, but even if you're a stupid person. So there it is. Well, smash the like button, share the show with everyone you know. We're going to hang out here on this live stream, and maybe that'll be the last segment. I don't know, but we'll hang out, read your super chats, and we got a couple other stories to get to.